What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Think Save channel. My name is Art. For the new people that are coming in, tuning into the channel, I speak about my philosophy with money, my processes, also just philosophy with life. I don't necessarily think and believe that, my philosophy is for everybody. I honestly don't think it is. But what I do and some principles, I am confident that it can help other people too with their finances if they're struggling, if they're over leveraged in bad debt and don't have any savings, just things like that, guys. Because there's a lot of opinions. I know that talking about money can be a sensitive topic. Everybody has different goals, different circumstances. We come from different backgrounds, but there's things that I really stress out there, that I know for certain it can help people because it helped me under my circumstances. But yes, guys, to get right into it today, I want to talk about the top 3 things that I regret buying, because it didn't really fit my financial goals for the long term, and let's get right into it. The first one was buying a fucking brand new car the year of. A lot of us, think we can afford a car because when you go to the dealership, they give you the monthly payment and you're like, fuck yeah, I can do this. But when you're that young, you don't realize that you're getting into a $20,000 car debt, or 25 or whatever it may be, and you get into it. And depending on the APR, that's high as fuck, regardless. If you don't have anything saved and you have a $25,000 debt, to me that's negative leverage, and that's one thing that I realized, because being that young, I wasn't really thinking about. I knew I wanted to do something. I knew I wanted to, build wealth and stuff like that. But I was just dumb. I was fucking dumb, and I bought a brand new car, and yeah, it had wheels. It did its job. It would bring me back and forth from base when I was in the service. But it was just a waste of money. But number 2, guys, the second thing I regret buying was my MacBook. I bought a MacBook a long time ago, not the ones I have right now, but when I was first starting off, it's just kind of like, it was making me think like, fuck, I spent $1,500 on a MacBook when I was in the military, like for what? If you never grew up with these things, and you always just admired and looked up to buying things that one day, like, it just wasn't that deep. I had it for like a month and I was over it, and I was $1,500 out, and shit, I could have used that money differently. So that's why I always stress people, younger people, to save their money, because you never know what you're gonna do in 10 years. You never know what you're gonna do, and that sounds like a long time. I know it sounds like a long time, like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll just fucking do this and that now, but guys, it's not smart. But if I can tell you this now, you'll be a lot happier 5 to 10 years from now by saving your money and not spending on things that you actually don't need. You'll be a lot happier. You'll feel a lot more confident and smarter with yourself for doing the hardest thing you could have done that today. Guys, and the third thing that I regret buying with my money is fucking clothes. I remember putting $800, I think it was $800, $800 on my credit card. I think it was when I was like 24, 23. Yeah, sometime around there. I fucking bought a shitload of clothes with $800 to build my credit, and that was the worst investment ever. Cause I was at Zara, and I just fucking bought all these fucking pants and jeans. My girlfriend was there. She was trying to tell me how to dress and all this. Cause I have a normal, simple style. But if you've been to Zara, like their styles can be a little, for the most part, they're pretty minimalistic. Like, it's pretty plain, whatever. But there's some styles that are pretty like crazy, and she was trying to style me or whatever. And I just spent $800 and all these clothes that I didn't even use. I only used them a few times. Like, it just wasn't me. Those styles, those crazy like ripped, crazy jeans all over like that. Like, that just wasn't me. Like, it looked cool. I bought them because it looks cool on other people. And I was just like, oh, like, it might look cool on me, But after a while, I was just like, that shit is not for me. But for the record, I've always liked fucking being simple. I could have just fucking bought simple clothes. But I don't know why I went all out. And I'm just thankful it was only $800, because I know it's probably People had to do a lot more on clothes and shit. But I paid it off fast as soon as I realized how stupid that spending decision was. I paid it off fast, and I was happy. I was debt free from that, you know. And guys, look, I want to explain this, okay? What I do now with my money, what I do now and how I position it, how I think, my mindset, I'm not saying you guys need to do that, but the principles, the actions, the decision making, the behavior, the psychology behind the money and what you earn, what you bring in, it's important to understand how to save money to do the things you want to do in the future. And I am not saying you cannot spend money on clothes. You cannot go travel. I am not trying to control your life. I am not saying you cannot go out to eat in fancy restaurants with your friends and have a great time. That's fucking amazing. That's fucking amazing. You know, if that's happiness, good for you, do it. But I think everyone should have a good budget that fits that lifestyle. You know how much you make. You know how much you bring home. Don't lie to yourself, you know? And you need to understand You need to understand what you bring home, how much and what dollar needs to go to what and serve its purpose. I know talking about money can be a sensitive topic, you know, because like it's my money, bro. Like I'm gonna do whatever I want, you know. And I don't know. I feel like if people don't know you sometimes as well, like they'll think that you're an asshole or something, or like you don't know what you're talking about. And that's not the case. I just have very strong opinions about money and how it's actually benefited me now by getting my mindset right around that topic. And it's just truth. Saving. Like how bad do you want your goals? How bad do you want to actually do the things you want to do? Like, are you just bullshitting around your goals? You know, and that's what I'm trying to keep putting lighter fluid on that fire so you can actually go do the things now. Like every second turns into a minute, and every minute turns into an hour, and every hour turns into a day, and day to weeks, and then fucking months, and then years, and by the time you know it, it's 4 years past and you're still doing the same shit. I don't expect people to do the things I'm doing. I don't expect you to build a business or go my path or save the money the way I do it. You're not gonna save as fast as I am though. You know, this is why my content is very aggressive, because when I talk about saving money, it's to save now. Like I said, minutes turn into fucking hours, and by the time you know, you're just fucking 3 years older now. You haven't saved. You keep doing the same shit. So this is why I stress it. Save money now. Save money today. Save money this weekend. You know yourself. You know if you're in debt. You know if you're over leveraged with bad debt and no savings. Start today. It's just like, that's why I talk about financial fitness too. You know, do the financial fitness, guys. Say no. Say no. Look at prices the way you look at how much time you have invested in your life to pay for that. You know, that's my financial fitness. You know, and I'm also financially aware of myself. To me, like I've said, guys, it's like being in a video game. You know, life's a game. You're born with what you have, and how are you going to level up? You know, like I said, you know yourself. I'm just here to encourage you, give you affirmation, and motivate you to do more positive financial decisions. That's it. That's all I want to do. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. If you want to go out and live your life, what makes you happy, budget for it. Know your numbers, know where every dollar is going to, and you'll be much happier. But yes, guys, hopefully this gave you guys some value and some of my past mistakes that I've done with money. Most importantly, just be happy with yourself. You know, in the process of saving money, and have the discipline to do it if you are gonna go hyper aggressive like me, and don't be too hard on yourself, I guess. You know, I have a different DNA. I can literally isolate myself for years and not worry about whether people think about me. Like, is he okay? Is he fine? Like he looks like he's been fucking stressed. Like, well, yeah. I mean, if you're in business, you know, like sometimes there's gonna be some things that stress you out. But I am never stressed about the fact that I ain't living someone else's life, because I am in my head, I am fucking just thinking of what I'm gonna do to get to where I want to go, and you should too. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe this video. Tell your broke friends that might need this content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, guys. Peace.